South Florida, home to some of the world's most renowned grass flats, bridges, and canals. And in this 3-part series, I'm going to attempt to fish all 3. But here's the thing, I only have 72 hours to do it. Good fish. Oh! Oh! All right, everybody. Well, welcome back to another video of Summertime Outdoors, and this is actually going to be part of a series which is my last trip down to South Florida for 2024, and we are going to be fishing the infamous 7-mile bridge today. I have fished it once before a few months ago, and it was so much fun I had to come down and do it again before I head back to Maryland. And we should have very good weather conditions today. I do have the NK180 Pro electric motor with me today, so we should be able to travel way further than last time, and fingers crossed we run into a bunch of fish today. But we got about a 2-hour drive down to the Keys, so we're gonna get on going. It's around 4:30 right now, so pretty early, but I have a good feeling about today. Hopefully we'll jig up some snapper, grouper, all that good stuff, as well as cast for maybe some tarpon, jacks, barracuda on the surface, so, and yellow jacks too. So there's so many options in the Keys, you never really know what you're going to run into, so that's the exciting part. So let's get to fishing. All right, y'all, well, we are finally on the water on the 7-mile bridge. Now I just want to give you guys a little overview of what has happened so far this morning. So we woke up at 4, got down here before sunrise. Bunch of storms were in the area. It was blowing like 20-30 miles an hour on the bridge. So I decided not to go out at sunrise, and then went to some flats nearby, explored, saw one tarpon roll, and there was absolutely nothing, and the whole flat was just covered in grass. So we came back to 7 Mile, and it looks calm enough to fish. And also I forgot the plug and power connection for my NK180 electric motor. So we are gonna have to raw dog this whole bridge with just the old hot dogs right here that you see, and hopefully we're gonna catch some fish. My plan is to jig the pilings for grouper and snapper species, and hopefully there's some big jacks and yellow jacks on the surface blowing up. But that's the plan. Pretty eventful morning so far. So we're gonna see if we can't make sort of a crappy start into a really good day, but we got about a couple mile pedal till the water gets deeper and you start really seeing some fish. So that is the plan, but rough start, very rough start today. But all in all, we are in the Florida Keys. It is absolutely beautiful, so I cannot complain too much. So let's enjoy it. We got some cloud cover at least coming out here, so let's see what we can find today. All right, I'm gonna start by just throwing this Z-Man Hercules swim bait up along the bridge to see what we can get. Really hoping for jacks, tarpon, yellow jacks, really anything, any surface feeders. Haven't seen any eats on the surface or anything yet, but doesn't mean there's not fish around. Alright y'all, well, no luck on the swim bait, and I just got the biggest wind knot of all time. So I'm gonna try something different and try jigging this nomad squidtrex on the bridge. We're getting to some pretty deep pilings where I've done well in the past, so that's going to be the plan, to hopefully jig up some big old grouper, snapper, yellow jacks, really whatever the heck is willing to bite. And this is probably the most diverse bridge fishing in the country. If there's other places that are more diverse than the Keys bridges when it comes to species and not knowing what the heck you're gonna catch, please let me know in the comments. But we're gonna see if this thing can catch. All right, y'all, we got the squidtrex all rigged up. We're gonna throw it along these pilings. Pretty nasty conditions out here today. Light and variable winds, my butt weather, man. There's a fish. Nice mangrove snapper there. On the squidtrex, baby. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ow, ow. Okay, we got one hook in the fish, one hook in my pants. Really nice mangrove snapper there. We gotta get this hook out of my pants though. Okay, we got that out. Look at that. Beautiful mangrove off the piling. What the? And it crapped all over me. We do not have ideal conditions right now, y'all. It is rough. We have fish semen or crap all over me. I can't tell which. But nonetheless, we are gonna catch some freaking fish today. That was a pretty big mangrove too. Here's another one. I think this is a little dotted grouper of some sort. I don't really know. Well, this one is peeing on me. Look at that little thing. Doop. All right, we are on to something. There's another fish. I don't know what this one is. I think it's a grunt. Is this a grunt of some sort? I don't know. Look at the mouth on that thing now. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Pause. All right. Well, the squidtrex is crushing it. We found a piling that's had some fish. We just caught a big mangrove of some sort of grouper, and then that grunt sucker fish or whatever the heck it's called. But I'm liking this lure. It really vibrates down there and it's getting smoked, so we're gonna get back up to the piling and hopefully jig up some more fish. Basically all I'm doing is throwing it up to the right or left of the pylons, and then I'm jigging it. I just got hit again. Something's trying to eat it. Oh, come on, get it. Oh, come on. There he is. Got another one. Nice mangrove. They're crushing the squid. Like I said, I'm just jigging it in the current, and this lure is doing most of the work for me. It has a really good vibration to it, and these fish seem to be really liking it. There's another really nice mangrove right there, a very light colored fish, I guess because of the sandy bottom and lighter colored water. Back up north, I usually catch them and they're a lot darker than that. All right, y'all, well that is 2 nice mangroves, a yellow jack. I've hooked a yellow-tailed snapper. What else we catch? A little grouper, and then the grunt sucker, or whatever it's called. But we are just, like I said, throwing the squidtrex up along the pylines, and it has a good shimmy, like how a Nomad Vibe shimmies. The squidtrex does the same thing. So the current and the bait are doing most of the work, and then I'm just popping it and jigging it, and they're crushing it. So we're gonna get back on this piling and then just keep working our way down the bridge and see what we can do. But I'm curious to see how many species we can catch today. This is gonna be very interesting. There's a fish. Oh, that was a good fish. How did he come off? That felt like a big grouper. No. That was a big hit. You guys probably saw the drag that fish had behind it. Another bump there. Little bump. There's a fish. Good fish. This feels like a grouper. He's going for the structure. Good grouper. Oh, this might break me off. We gotta get him out of there. He had me in the structure. No, no, no. We just hooked into a nice grouper. That was definitely a Goliath grouper. Definitely a Goliath. Had to have been at least 20 pounds, I would say. That fish was ripping, man. No. That was what I wanted. That would have been awesome. All right, nothing else on that piling, so we're just gonna keep moving our way down the bridge and jig the old squidtrex, see what we can get. Getting hit by something. There he is. Better fish. Oh my gosh. Yellow jack, baby. Yes. On the squidtrex. Beautiful fish on the squiddy. Beautiful yellow jack in the Florida Keys. Oh, even more beautiful release there. Oh yeah, baby. We're on the fish now. We just had to get out to some deeper pilings, and we are crushing it. The coolest thing about this bait too is you can work it on the top of the water column for yellow jacks and jacks, and you can also get it down to the bottom and jig as well. which is pretty dang cool. Fish, good fish. I don't know what it is. It's nice though. It's got me in the pylon. He's out. He's out. Might be a donkey jack. Oh my gosh, it's a giant mutton snapper. Oh my gosh, it's a monster mutton snapper. Oh my gosh. Woo! Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh! Oh! Woo! On the squid! Oh my gosh! Look at that monster mutton, baby! Woo! Look at the size of that mutton snapper, dude. That is a monster. On the squidtrex, baby. Are you kidding me? That's the biggest mutton snapper I've ever caught. Holy smokes. All right, y'all. My camera's moving around a little bit, but welcome to the stud factory, baby. Big mutton off the 7 Mile on the squidtrex, baby. That's the biggest mutton snapper I've ever caught right there. Monster on the squidtrex, and we're gonna have to release that baby. All right, y'all, we just released the biggest mutton snapper I've ever caught, and the reason for that is I don't have any sort of ice. I have a little 6-pound bag of ice. That fish would not have fit in my cooler at all, and a fish of that stature, man, just, I'll never forget that fish. That thing smoked the squidtrex, got me in the piling, and somehow I got it out of there. And that thing was a monster, an absolute monster. That's the biggest mutton snapper I've ever caught. I've probably said it 30 times now, but holy smokes. On this, I know muttons love squid, and that is what she fell victim to. And that's insane. That is a giant mutton snapper for bridge fishing here. And that's why I'm using this bigger gear, that 5,000 Tsunami Evict and a 7-foot heavy St. Croix. But holy smokes, my day's made. That was a fish of a, I don't know if that's a fish of a lifetime for the bridge or what, but what an absolute monster. And I still film everything, so I know some of, like, my camera was moving all around. We got waves, it's windy. It's, you know, not the best conditions for like trying to film stuff when I'm out here by myself, but man, oh man, was that an awesome fish. Holy crap. But we still got a lot more fishing to do today, and we're gonna keep working these pilings, and these fish are fired up today. We've hooked either a big Goliath, or now I'm thinking that could have been a big mutton, but it was fighting like a Goliath grouper, the one that broke us off. But giant mutton off the 7 Mile on the freaking squidtrex of all things. The most hilarious lure ever in the world. Let's freaking go. But let's get back to fishing here. I can't believe we caught that fish. And people are gonna give me crap for releasing that, but dude, a fish, I have so much respect for that fish, dude. It freaking dogged me into the piling, got her out. But man, I'm gonna get back to it because I think we can catch some more big fish like that. I'm hoping for another big Goliath. We keep catching big muttons like that. Holy smokes, man. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. We are on them. All right, y'all, we're getting resituated after the monster mutton. And it actually did not fray us really at all. I think it just went up around the corner. That just shows you how strong these fish are. I mean, this current's ripping, and that thing took me up and above the pylon. Hello, darkness, my old friend. There's a fish. Decent. Pulling hard. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? It's heavy, dude. Oh man, what do we got? This is a heavy fish, unless I snagged it. Oh yeah, baby, come on. I think it's a yellow jack. A nice yellow jack. Oh yes. These fish are beautiful. Okay, all right. Everything likes a squid. There we go. Hook is out. Look how beautiful that fish right there is, y'all. They're so pretty. Look at the patterns on that thing. There she goes. I'll tell you what, I had no idea what to expect with this lure. I just threw it in the water before I left the house when I was just messing around at home. And the way this thing just like vibrates and shimmies, like, that's a dirty shimmy. That is a dirty, dirty little shimmy from the squidtrex, baby. And I get why these fish can't resist it. I can't really resist this thing. It's so effective. Like, it's crushing it. It also comes scented in the box too. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but all I know is we have caught just about everything the Keys have to offer, other than like tarpon and Jack Crevalle, but I'm sure a Jack Crevalle would eat this. But just destroying it. Still smells like a squid from that scent. I've been using this for like 2 hours, so I don't even know what else to say about that, but it's crushing. And we're gonna get back up to the bridge and hopefully get on some more fish. Just get our line out. All right, well, we just paddled a few, about 20 pilings down. Now we're just gonna see if we can't catch anything on this slack tide, really, and see if we can keep this bite going. But pretty slow, but the conditions have really calmed down out here, and I'm just gonna keep on fishing because we were catching fish, and I think once this tide flips, the fishing will get really, really good again once we get some really good tide movement again. Oh, there he is. Oh, what the hell? Gotta be a big jack. Oh, sleigh ride time. We're weaving in and out. That thing ate it right under the kayak. I'm rubbing on something, and I don't like that. No, he's way over there. This thing's like all the way over to this other pile. I don't know. I think it's a big jack. Crevalle. Ah, that might have been a grouper. I don't know what the heck that was. Broke everything. It ate it right underneath the kayak. Woo! Man, that thing hammered the squidtrex. Hammered the squidtrex. And just took me, figure eighted me like all through the pilings, broke me off, lost my friggin' squidtrex. That was a big fish. I didn't think it was a jack because of how it ran, but then it went underneath this piling. I don't know. Oh my Lanta, dude. There's a bunch of jacks right here. A bunch of them. Right behind the kayak. Right behind the kayak, y'all. See if I could get one on the diving plug here, but obviously not. So we're gonna retie and see if we can't hook another big fish like that. But I turned around and saw a friggin' wave of just jack crevalles just sitting there. So we'll see. I'm gonna sit in the shade though, get a new leader on here and get back to fishing. And I'm tying about 4 to 6 foot of 40-pound fluro, if you guys were wondering. And I tie all FG knots. I do it a little bit weirder. I put the leader in my mouth and tie it on like this just so it has the most tension as possible. But after we tie this up, we'll be back to fishing. We'll throw in another squidtrex. I'm running low in the squidtrex department, so hopefully we don't get broke off anymore or snagged or anything silly like that. But I will say it's a lot hotter in the sun than it is in the shade, and I don't like how hot it is out here, and I think neither do the fish. I've just been casting in the shade line mostly since it got hot out and the sun came out. Whether that's because the fish like the shade or that's me liking the shade, I don't really know. I'm also doing a Rizzuto finish on this FG knot. If you're not doing that on an FG knot, it will slip on you a bunch. And I struggled with that for about a year with the FG knot, and I thought it sucked, and then I learned how to do the Rizzuto finish, and I haven't tied another knot since. Big tarpon, bluefin tuna, nothing has ever broke that knot. But there's always a bigger fish, always a chance of it happening. But let's tie on another squidtrex. We're gonna fish down to these fenders right here, see what we can find. All right, everybody, we fished about 15 pilings past those fenders in the channel, and we're gonna try to head back towards where we caught all those snapper, grouper, yellow jacks, jack crevalle, all that good stuff earlier today, because this tide's starting to rip back out the other way, and I think all those pilings will be really good again. And I didn't really catch too much other than some more of those grunts and a few little snapper, grouper, things like that, but nothing crazy. So I also want to get back towards the launch because there probably is going to be some afternoon pop-up storms, and I'd rather be closer than 5 miles out in the middle where we really can't get back safely. So we're going to start heading back. I am totally content with anything else that happens. That mutton has made my day, made my week, so we're just going to keep on fishing. Hopefully catch one of those big Goliath grouper that I know are down there. Hopefully in the 10 to 30, 40 pound range, I think is possible. So we'll see if we can make that happen. We still got the squidtrex tied on, of course, and we're going to keep slaying it for the rest of the afternoon. So let's get back to it. All right, y'all, we're getting back into some fishy pilings, I believe. It's right where we saw that big school of jacks and everything. So we're going to start chucking the squid again. See what we can find. My legs are absolutely cooked. Cooked. Holy shit. Look over here, guys. Feeding frenzy. Feeding frenzy. Look at all these fish blowing up. Oh my goodness. They gotta be jack crevalles or yellow jacks. Hopefully we're not too late to the party. Of course, they stop when I get over here. Holy guacamole, there's a fish. Yeah, they're here still. This is a good fish. Oh, she's got some weight to her. Oh my gosh. Look at all this fish right there. What is this? Oh my god, look at all the jacks. Ah! These things throw down so dang hard. It's a nice jack. Let's go. Nice jack crevalle, baby. Saw all them fish blowing up. Came over here, chucking the squidtrex around, and got smoked. Okay. All right, y'all. Whoa. Big ol' jack crevalle from the kayak on the 7 mile. And that is a nice jack right there on the squidtrex. Woof. We are crushing it today, y'all. We saw a bunch of fish blowing up just everywhere. I knew they had to be yellow jacks and jack crevalle. And by the time I got over here, the feeding frenzy had stopped, but the big school of fish was still there, and I got a pretty good one out of the school. I think it was pretty big compared to the rest of the ones I saw in the water, but let's get back up there and see. Oh yeah, they're still blowing up on the pilings right now. Oh man, here we go. All right, y'all. We're back after it, after releasing that jack. Haven't seen that school anymore. I saw one blow up next to the piling, but haven't seen any fish since. There he is. Nice yellow jack there. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What a beauty. What an absolute beauty right there. Seems to be a lot of those around on the way back today, but they are probably up there with my favorite fish in the Keys, because they pull and they thump. This squid has aura, bro. If there's any lure that has aura, it's the squidtrex, man. The thing has been getting tight all day. Getting smoked all day, dude. Every species all day. That's what aura. It's like the definition of that shit, man. Oh, there he is. Ugh. What is this? Smart fish. Oh, what the heck is going on? Oh my god, a giant Jack Crevalle's chasing it. What the? No, no, no. It's in my pedal drive. This is not good if there's... What the hell's going on? It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fish, man. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Look how beautiful that fish is, man. Probably the biggest one of the day. Hit it right under the kayak jigging. Alright, y'all, look how beautiful this yellow jack is right here. I mean, look at that thing. It's absolutely gorgeous. You never know what you're gonna catch down in the Keys, man. Super awesome fish. Going back, it had about a 30 to 40 pound Jack Crevalle chasing the thing, trying to eat that thing. Or I don't know if it was trying to eat it or trying to get scraps from behind it, but it sure as hell looked like it was chasing that thing. So maybe we'll get a shot at that fish, but let's get back up to the bridge and see if we can't catch some more fish. Oh man, I love it. Absolutely love it. All right, y'all. Well, we're about a mile away from the launch, but if you look in front of me here, we have weed galore everywhere, current ripping. So we're just about done fishing for the day. We're gonna end the video right here, but we learned a few things today. Number one, Florida Keys are awesome. Number two, squidtrex. Thing gets tight and has an insane amount of aura. Number three, the weatherman lies a lot. Other than the morning storms, he did tell the truth for the most part. We're getting swept out to sea with the grass. So I don't think you guys want to watch me moan and groan and go back to the launch. Like, I can barely pedal right now because there's a ton of grass on the pedal drive right now. So we are going to deal with that. But I want to note, in about a week, we will be heading up the coast, fishing just about every state back up to my home state of Maryland. So if you guys want to tune into any of those videos, make sure to like and subscribe, turn on those post notifications. We'll be putting videos out every Wednesday at 5:30. And like I said, I appreciate y'all, and we'll see you next time.